What is up, YouTube? It's Big Philly with 4Boys RC, and today we are working on a few cosmetic body mods and some functional axle upgrades for my Traxxas TRX-4 Bronco, which, by the way, is one of the most impressive out-of-the-box kits, if not the most impressive out-of-the-box kit I've ever bought, especially for an RTR, being ready to run. You know, there's a joke in racing, if you've ever raced RC, RTR ready to rebuild. This truck, I've put probably 2 hours of runtime on it already. I've literally not touched anything. I've not tightened anything. I opened the box and I've driven it for over 2 hours, and it performs great. Super impressed. Anyway, today we got a few small mods we're going to do to it. We're going to start off with an easy mod, first, foremost, and the easiest. Get this guy out of the way. We've got a small little trailer hitch here that I got. I picked this guy up on eBay for about $8 or so. Really simple, just a drop style hitch. From there, I've got the Traxxas part number 8074. This is the Ford Bronco spare wheel cover for the rear with the swing arm gate, which looks super cool. This thing is huge. That's one thing about this truck. It's big. The spare wheel is massive. So anyway, that's gonna be super cool. There it is, guys. Just a really simple receiver here with a ball and just a small screw to hold it in. Pretty straightforward stuff. Now, one thing I'm going to tell you guys is that this hole right here, I did have to ream it out a little bit. I took my body reamer and just reamed it out a wee bit just kind of give me a little more space to get this bigger screw in. And other than that, we are pretty much good to go. Now, one thing I'm going to do, since this is aluminum with a steel screw, I'm going to put a bit of Loctite on here because this thing will be getting a lot of use, and a little Loctite is going to help it from wiggling loose as I'm driving. And from there, just insert it into the hitch. And that is it. That is the quickest, easiest mod I think I've ever done in about 30 years of RC. So, just like that, we got a hitch. So, on to the next one. First one was easy. Second one, hopefully goes just as smooth. Next, I'm going to install this Traxxas 8074. This is the spare tire carrier for the TRX-4 Bronco. So here we go. Just for reference, this is my fist, and I've got pretty big hands. And this is the size of this wheel cover, which is really sort of, you know, in comparison to the vehicle, it would be quite a scale wheel cover. In fact, it might even be a little bit small. But it's huge. This body is huge. You guys that own this truck know this thing is huge. So when I got the package in the mail, I thought, holy cow, this thing's gigantic. But that's the right size. So anyway, we're going to get her mounted up back here. Should look great. So we've got our spare tire cover put together, mounted to the gate mount. Now we're going to take the body off and proceed to ream out some holes in the body. Put that aside, get the body off, Get the rig out of here. There we go. So hopefully you can pick up on that in the camera, but you know, right here, little dimples, and it's pretty nice that they're already there. And if you look closely, you can just kind of see a ring right there underneath the decal. The instructions say to remove the decal, but of course I won't, because it's sunset and it's awesome. And why would I remove that? It's great. But anyway, we've got those three, and then we got two more right here, right there, and there's one a little bit lower. So I'll go ahead, ream out those holes so we can bolt this guy up. So our next step is to take this inner brace and this guy, conveniently labeled up, is going to be mounted on the inside. So we will take him, maybe get some of that extra Lexan out of there. He sits right up there, so I'm going to mount the spare tire cover in to the holes. Additional brace, which you can see right here, also conveniently labeled up. And that's it, guys. Just a couple minutes, and this Bronco is looking a little more custom, totally more scale, looking really, really cool.